coming to your face. We got current events. What you got, man? It's the BS show. The BS show. In case you didn't know, it's the BS show. The BS show. The BS show. It's the BS show. In case you didn't know, it's Banana Man Sloth and the DJ Stretch show. It's the BS show. The BS show. It's
How's it
Banana
going, everybody out
Welcome
there?
to the show.
Out in the quarantine zones. Well, I mean, planet Earth. This is BS. I'm the Banana Man. We got the Sloth Man over here, coming live from Studio S this week.
Woo!
We're doing the self-quarantining thing, you know, a little bit. We're trying to socially distance ourselves. We're definitely going to be going to the bar after this, you know? Screw it.
There's a bar open somewhere. We're gonna find it.
Yeah, it's so weird. A couple days ago, there was no bars, so they were all closing.
Thank you, my friend.
And now it's like, hey, they're all up again.
All right, I don't know how long I keep with this stupid mask gig.
Hey, shout out to Santa Donnie. Thanks for tuning in on Twitch and checking us out. Good to have you viewing there, buddy.
Yes, welcome to This is BS on the Traveling Drunk Network on Twitch and Facebook and YouTube and a bunch of other good places. In your mind, in your dreams, here in Florida.
Yeah, in Florida.
All right, this shit gotta go.
I feel like Florida, besides California and Washington, I feel like this is going to be one of the ground zero areas for the corona shit. It hasn't popped off yet, you know? Just 'cause how many people are here. Orlando? Yeah.
And we're already talking about Corona. Basically, this is Corona Cast. In case you didn't see our fucking our lineup over here. I remember last week and the week before I was kind of bitching about finding stories to talk about that isn't Corona related, but as the world has come to find out that everything is fucking related at the exact same time, and
like the sands in the hourglass, so is the coronavirus.
Yep.
I don't know why.
Yep. So I thought I'd come here and be like, this would be real therapeutic because, there's a lot going on and we hadn't talked to you guys in a week and we did not take off from the show, but we are in a public house. But it's just like... Again, we were trying to practice social distancing a little bit. I'm just annoyed at myself right now. Like, all right, guys, if you haven't heard enough of this shit, get ready to be crammed with it even more far up your fucking face hole.
Your fucking face hole.
But at the same time, I feel like this is something we can look back at and be like, oh, hey, remember when fucking it was like Y2K?
It's literally, this is way worse than Y2K. Way worse. I mean, I feel like Y2K was it's the same when it comes to prepping, but when it actually comes to like how the world actually changed, gotta get that hand sanitizer. This is much more drastic. Like Y2K people prepped and stuff, but it really didn't change your daily routines, But this is really stopping everybody's daily routine.
Daily routine, schmaily poutine.
That is for people who have daily routines.
Or have daily poutine, which sounds like a delicious delicious treat.
Poutine.
I would like to live a life where I could have poutine on the daily.
Fuck that, dude. I'm not even that big of a gravy guy. Like,
it's not just about the gravy, it's about the cheese curds.
Well, see, I like biscuits and gravy, like sausage gravy. Mm-hmm. But when it comes to like turkey gravy and beef gravy, I could do without. I've been bathing on a daily basis since. Shout out to Charles Glenn, one of our longtime steady viewers. He finally started bathing on a daily basis. That is good news. Oh, he joined the Clean Hands Society. He's also washing his hands before and after every bathroom.
So the daily routines have changed.
See, it's changing the daily routines.
The biggest daily routine that has changed with me is I'm using this fucking hand sanitizer like every fucking moment of the fucking time.
See,
I never, ever used this shit, ever.
I've been more of just, I just wash my hands. I think washing your hands does more than hand sanitizer.
Yeah, of course it does. And I still wash my hands at like the regular time, but it's like, now I'm walking in the gas station.
Okay.
And I'm walking out to the gas station. Now I'm at the pump. Now I got to get back in my car, and I'm just like, but they put that shit at the side of the fucking gas pump, and then you just take a little bit and just let me get in my car.
I guess it does help. Is an additive, like it's just like an extra.
Yeah, shit like that. Because I feel like me using hand sanitizer at the hand pump would be way better than me going into the bathroom gas station and touch all those knobs.
Especially in Orlando, Florida gas station bathroom.
Yeah.
Some of them are pretty rough.
Yeah, well, some of them, yeah.
But some of them are nice too. The Wawas are usually pretty nice. But you go to certain 7-Elevens and certain Circle K's, dude, like they won't even let you use the bathroom. They're like, nah.
Bathroom's closed.
Bathroom's closed. It's like, what?
Yes.
What do you mean your bathroom's closed?
Live from the dark hour studio. I do like how it says the dark hour right there on the outside.
Yeah, live from the dark hour studios. It pretty much is.
The next thing after that, you should probably put like.
You should put
like
the
at
logo.
like SNL, how they have different stars in there at different times.
Oh, like different years?
It's like now recording.
Yeah, you could have from like
Anal C.
2017 to like 2018. You could have artists and Derek and all their names and like the graduate, like how it gradually changed. You could have like each year, each cast.
I think that might work better if there was like a hallway,
like a Hall of Fame.
Yeah, but like on the
Studio
hallway,
S Hall of Fame.
like on the hallway walking into, or even just like once we get our first Grammy for podcasting.
Yeah.
Is that a category?
I don't know.
Did we miss that one last one?
You can get a Grammy for podcast. I
Who
did
won
not know
that? Was it the Ron Burgundy podcast?
I think Joe Rogan won probably. His is the most viewed, isn't it?
I don't know. Does the most viewed means the best? I mean, the Electoral College doesn't say so.
The Electoral College is a fraud. Popular vote should prevail, but that's never going to change.
But I mean, yeah. So we get like like an album up here of us, another album up
Our
here.
platinum record, Billy Banana's first platinum record, will be over here.
You started just as a Tasaku Akakatsu live stream ended. I ain't watching a double picture show. Yay!
Hey, we got a viewer on YouTube, our buddy Nick Barrett. He's our local bicycle messenger.
Bicycle carrier, bicycle delivery, downtown bike couriers.
Courier.
I think is the name of his bike crew.
Courier.
I got those guys are kind of going through it right now.
Yeah, I feel like the business is probably picked up with the delivery services.
But he didn't have work today.
A lot of people aren't tipping and stuff.
Nick, did you have work today? Did you go? You didn't have work today.
I don't know. The House of Art.
Yes.
Yeah. Wow, that's good. A House of Artists.
Gee, guys, I am dry my hands naturally.
I air dry my hands naturally. Well, I mean, most of us do. We don't have those blow dryers, those tornadoes in our house. Could you imagine that? You go into somebody's house and they've just got one of those hand blow dryers. Instead of the hand towels.
like in a person's residential home?
Yeah, like in a Sheetz or a Wawa, it's just sitting in there. That's like, who does?
I don't know who does that.
We should do that.
Why not?
Somebody should do that.
You know who would do something like that? That we need to bring back more characters like this guy. Tim the Toolman Taylor.
Tim the Tool.
He was always taking like some easy appliance around the house and then just like
souping it
up to the max,
and it would just take off. It'll run through the door. It'll fly through the wall.
Yeah,
he always did.
He fucked up the washer and dryer,
and it started shaking and just.
Yes, you can barely remember that shit.
That was a good show.
He did.
I love Tim Allen, man. I love him. Every Tim Allen movie.
Tim Allen.
Count me in.
Man, Tim Allen. Fuck Tom Hanks, dude. Tim Allen, that's America's dad.
Tim Allen's a goat. Fuck Tom Hanks.
That's America's dad right there.
Yeah, Tom Hanks is. Well, don't get me wrong. I love Tom Hanks, but Tim Allen, Tom Hanks, Tim Allen all day, dude. I'm definitely team Tim Allen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Santa Claus.
I do like Tom Hanks,
dude. All right.
Yeah, dude. He was a Santa. He was Santa.
Yeah, but
when I think of Santa Claus, I think Tim Allen.
I don't.
I do.
I think like a scary. There was a scary way to
Evil
go.
Santa. You're talking more Krampus kind of thing.
No.
Tom over Tim.
Yeah, Tom over Tim all day.
Oh no, I'm Tim over Tom.
All right, so check it out, Nick. Yeah, Nick's store is close to the first. Tom over Tim Allen. You know this shit's happening, man.
Hey, to each our own.
To each our own. Let me see. Now is a good time that if you're in the business.
Hey sis, thanks for tuning in.
Everybody's like the influencers. I mean, we're influencers, right? We're podcasters. We're something. I mean, I'm not on TikTok, on Instagram every day.
We're influencers, but I don't know how much of an influence we are purveying on the globe.
At least 577 people have been influenced by fucking scrolling right past us. So.
Oh, I'd say 1,000. I'd say in the thousands. I mean, we're a year and a couple months into this now. And if you think about it, cumulative views, we're over the 100,000 range, I bet. Think about it. One show a week. That's 52 shows in a year.
What about how many
some of our shows got over 2,000.
Yeah, man. It's over 9,000.
I bet we're close to around the 100,000.
Cheers to having people watch us. Anyway, you guys people that are watching us, I don't know, like,
you guys are the reason we keep doing this.
Yes, of course.
It's a beautiful thing. Coronavirus. So I think that she could have done a way better. I don't know who did the remix of her yelling that, but it's not that good. Like they could definitely do a better remix.
It was some dude.
Coronavirus.
Yeah, but see, that's the beauty of it, man. Like, it wasn't meant to be. It was just meant to be a fuck around.
It's kind of a viral thing. It's just like, hey, you take one person's little. Oh my god, I hate her voice, dude. She sounds like what I would think a hag, like an old witch. Like an old crone, you know?
Yeah. And the one where they put President Trump's face on her face, that's even worse.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I have not seen that.
Yeah, it's like a deep fake of like her, if President Trump's face over her, and it's just creepy.
I was showing your pops deep fake, or your mom deep fake videos the other night. I was showing her the Back to the Future one with Tom Holland and Robert. She's like, "Oh my god, that's scary."
That's where it's at. That's how it's popping off. That's how things are like that now.
I think it's a pretty scary thing. I mean, because if you think about it, somebody could take like surveillance footage of somebody like robbing a fucking store or something, deep fake somebody else's fucking face on there, and boom, get away with a fucking crime. By the way, do crime now.
By the way,
Commit crime
hashtag
now.
do crime now.
Who's posted that?
Stretch did. I think.
Wow.
I think what's happening is.
It's literally so many, like, it's pretty much all crime besides rape and murder. Do not arrest unless there's rape and murder. Pretty much what I saw. It said narcotics offenses, fucking traffic tickets, basic fraud and stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
I also do believe that.
I do declare.
Did you put the hat right?
I thought you were gonna put it over my drink. I was like, what is this gonna do?
Yeah,
That actually looks pretty good. By the way, there may still be some St. Patty's Day hats available. Yes, there's 3 left. So there's tres. I don't know how to say hat in Spanish. Left. So if you want one, hit up the old stretch. Or maybe Freya. I don't know. Freya might have some.
You know what happens when you mix a shirt with a hat?
What?
You get a shat.
I was gonna say a nice outfit.
You get a shirt, put it on your head, turn your hat, boom, shat, easy.
Do you remember?
You got a shat on your head.
The first time I ever heard the term "sharded," remember in Along Came Polly? It's like, dude,
Philip
I farted.
Seymour Hoffman.
He's like, I sharded. He's like, what? He's like, you
Some
what?
word.
I
You
farted and
sharded?
shit came out. The first time I heard that, oh man, I think I peed a little. I really think I peed a little.
You peed a little? That's
A
not
little
that's,
pee-pee.
that's not like a shart at all.
No, well, but it's in the same ballpark. It's just not in the same menu.
Yeah, so.
You know,
Milk,
same game, just different end.
Milk lemonade around the corner, chocolate's made.
What the hell was that? I've never heard that before.
Milk lemonade around the corner, chocolate's made.
Never heard that in my life.
In elementary school, growing up.
Where our elementary schools in West Virginia are a little bit different.
You know what it is though. You're like milk lemonade around the corner, chocolate's made.
Oh my god!
So-
I didn't realize that. It's tits and piss and shit.
Yes.
That makes sense now.
Oh god, what was wrong with kids, man?
3 hats in Mandarin. San Mao. 3 hats. So there are San Mao left. 3 hats left. I don't know how to say left in Mandarin. Thank you for that little tidbit of information, Nicholas. It's true, duly noted.
Duly and dubiously. So the thing that I was wondering about this whole coronavirus is like the hype that everybody is like on about it.
The hype is real.
The hype is real.
It's a nasty drink. We went to Disney.
The hype is real, but at the same time,
Condensed milk and lemonade. What the fuck?
yeah, I wouldn't do that.
That sounds fucking disgusting.
Yeah, that'd be fucking
You
disgusting.
make candy out of condensed milk. Don't put it in
You make coquito out of condensed milk.
Yeah, it's like a candy.
It's just like a really sugary dense milk. Anyway, the hype, everybody's going crazy, hear the shit of the news. People are yelling at the media, everything's making it worse and shit. But then, like, I still went to Winn-Dixie today, toilet paper aisle was still empty. Some, you know.
Go to the dollar store. There's probably TP there.
Yeah, of course there is. But I just didn't happen to be there. It was at Winn-Dixie.
So I understand.
I went to the Winn-Dixie.
Totally understandable.
But, and then every day here's some more shit, like fucking the town center, which used to be owned by Simon Properties.
Yeah, Simon Management. Yeah.
Now it's owned by some other properties. But Simon does own the Fashion Square
Simon
Mall.
sucked, dude.
And
They were
they
such
also own
pricks.
like an outlet out by iDrive. And they're shutting their malls down, I think, starting tomorrow.
When we were driving back from work today, Fashion Square, I thought they were closing all that mall down. Dude, they're building a bunch of buildings down there. I think
yeah, man.
they're tearing down like a lot of the main part, and they're just doing more of it like an outlet style, you know?
Dude, they're doing stuff with it. I think the guy bought it for some money.
I mean,
And,
if you
and then he
think
said, I'm
about
going to
it-
make it better.
If you think about it,
Pretty much how
right
all
down
of
on
Orlando
the-
went down. Some guy bought it for some money and said, hey, this
I'm
fucking
gonna
goat
flip
field
this
of
shit.
oranges, I'm going to make it better. And
there's an orange tree out back of the house we worked at today.
yeah, so fucking another thing, construction.
It's always
we were saying a stretch, or on our way over here, we're like, dude, look at on our way over here, we're like, yo, like this thing's still, Bar Louie still open, this thing's still open. I think now with like limited people, limited possibilities. I mean, yesterday was St. Patrick's Day.
Shout out to all the Irish.
Shout out to the Irish people.
Just,
I guess. I think St. Patrick himself was a Scottish man.
Was he?
Yeah. So it's another one of the things about history is just bullshit. We're just celebrating somebody's culture fucking alcoholically for no good goddamn reason. But hey, I like it.
That's what we do. We Americanize everything.
I was banking on driving because there was going to be lit. And then all of a sudden,
all the bars
was like, nah.
It's like, hey, you're screwed.
Yeah, pretty much. And then so rolling into the next Corona fucking topic.
Yeah, oh God. Actually, this is our first topic of the day. Corona.
Yeah. No, actually, we're still, I think, no, fuck it. Second.
Oh, second, okay.
Second. What else was I gonna say?
What?
St. Patrick's Day. We still got pretty twisted. We still drink Jameson.
I got lit, dude. I went to bed.
Shout out to Micah for on St. Patrick's Day Eve. There was a small gathering of us at Social House. We had a car bomb.
There you go. Shout out to Micah.
Lavish Mike.
Micah, actually, every time I go to Social House and Micah's working, I watch him. No homo. The kid, it kills it, dude. He's got speed. If you watch all the other bartenders, they're all willy-nilly, fucking piddle-paddling, dilly-dallying. Micah's on it. Whether he's bar backing or bartending, dude, he's got a pace. He's got a fast pace, and I love that, dude. Nobody else.
Cheers to Micah.
Nobody else.
I think this is the second show in 1 week on the Traveling Drunks that we brought up no homo. Is that true, Stretch?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, no, really?
So,
no homo's coming back, I guess.
I guess it's back in the air. People are well aware with the Corona.
No homo. That was like 07, 08. Lil Wayne fucking like cartoon and mixtapes and all that shit. Yeah. He used to say, no homo.
I'm going to kiss my bald manager on the lips, no homo.
No Rona. Yeah, we got to,
yeah. Yeah, that's right. No Rona.
Yeah, we got to start that.
No Rona. They did already.
Oh, they did? I'm kind of out of the popular social media loops. You know, I don't do the TikTok. You know, I'm kind of still learning Snapchat, IG.
What else is the new? So I guess, deliveries are up if you're doing delivery. Now, yeah, I'm kind of in that business, kind of not. I do have a DoorDash account. I've probably used it 5 times.
Yeah, Tom said he was going to do some Postmates tonight.
People say now is the time to do it. I haven't had the time to do it because I've been too busy freaking out.
Yeah.
Because my whole shit is I do Lyft. And my contract with Lyft is I have to do 20 rides a week.
Yeah, so you have that requirement. You have to.
Yeah, usually I wait till the end of the week.
Created no Rona on Monday.
Oh. Yeah, exactly. On the dark hour. I'll show the clip later.
Yeah.
But if there's nobody to give rides to, then how does my contract stay fulfilled? And if it doesn't stay fulfilled, then fucking I'm toast. You know what I'm saying? So I went.
I'm a toast.
I went hard on Monday, but it was slow.
Yeah, we gotta drink these Coronas before they get just. Oh.
Ooh, that was a nice pop. So we'll see what happens here. But I hate ordering food from I hate
delivery.
That's a to go, dude.
Yeah,
I hate ordering food. Like it's not like.
I hate delivery.
It's one thing for it to come out of the oven and then it's a pizza and then it just shows up with the fucking high pizza guy. And you're like, all right, cool. I got fucking boneless Zinger Mountain fucking chicky chunks. You know what I'm saying?
Pizza is the one food that I feel like is more of a standard for delivery than anything else.
It's well, back in the day, the only thing only thing that was ever delivered back in the day was Chinese food and pizza.
Yeah, growing up, that's
and then
all
fucking a couple years ago, Jimmy John's popped up and like, hey, we'll deliver you a sub sandwich, chips, and a drink.
Jimmy John's
freaking fast
because it's all cold. That's their secret. There's no cooking.
And then, he's like, shout out Jimmy John, shout out Nick, shout out all that shit. Fucking shout out to the world, shout out to life. Not coronavirus. Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you.
Coronavirus.
Fuck you, coronavirus. Fuck you, coronavirus.
And then so now, then
she does this thing, like,
dude, we've been bitching about fucking like Uber Eats since like a year or 2 at least.
Shout out to
because now server doesn't get paid. Nobody really gets a tip.
Yeah, dude. Every kitchen I worked in, every time, dude, it's just a fucking pain in the ass.
Every kitchen you work in, and when you hear that Uber Eats go,
you're just like, fuck life. I hate this. Like, can you just turn that fucking thing off already?
The manager says no because it makes extra revenue.
Which it does,
and you still get paid the same.
What would make more revenue is if you actually had your own delivery driver. But I guess you do get more customers through.
Yo, shout out the Masked Dragon. We talked about we're bitching about
Masked Dragon.
Right now,
Twitch viewer.
We're fucking bitching about like what it takes to fucking do like delivering food because like if let's say okay, so now I want a fucking like a dinner from an entree dinner that goes with like soup and a salad and maybe I get like a fucking steak with mashed potatoes. Right? I want steak, mashed potatoes, with some fucking green beans or some shit, but it comes with a soup and a salad. So now I'm gonna order all that shit as an entree to go. So now you're gonna cook that steak, whatever temperature you wanted that steak at is fucked now. So now it's in here.
To get a
and so
steak
now,
to go
now you
is
have to fucking
blasphemous.
package the soup a certain way so the hot soup doesn't spill out at any moment of transportation.
Yeah, there's certain things to make them to go is just blasphemous. It changes this subject of the dish completely. Like your soup, it'll fucking congeal and like fucking harden and stuff. A steak is just gonna keep cooking.
Yep.
It's not gonna be crispy. Like there's so many factors.
But there's so many
Pizza's
people
the
that's
one.
like, but some bitches are just like, yeah, I want my fucking Subway or
I want my
goddamn
Chipotle.
Chipotle.
Can I get my Chipotle?
I just want fucking
if I don't have my Jewel and my Chipotle.
20 boneless with fucking light
Where's my
ranch.
Jewel?
That type of shit.
Where's my Jewel?
But I guess that shit is up now. I guess it's up now. I don't know. It's been 2 days, 3 days.
It's definitely gonna continue. Sushi to go.
Sushi to go. Not as you know what? I would take sushi to go over gas station sushi. But at the same time, I'd rather sit in the restaurant and have it omasake style, where the chef is like, "This is the sushi you get."
I want sushi like from preparation to mouth indigestion. I want just a couple minutes. You want that shit as fresh as you can.
You know,
yeah, exactly. That's how you get to go sushi's. How do you get food poisoning? Right, Charles.
Yeah, I'm not
Good call.
I don't, you know.
It's like that dirty tripe, you know. You don't eat that shit.
I'll put it like
Do
this.
not eat
I've
that.
eaten sushi from.
I've had tripe before. You want to
sushi-
clean that shit.
I've eaten sushi from the Publix little pre-display case before.
But they still make it.
Yeah, but at the same
a
time,
couple
like, I
hours.
also do the same thing. Like if you're going out to eat sushi, I'm not taking the sushi home with me because I don't think that sushi is going to be as good as eating it there. Because it's straight up raw fish.
The one day you brought sushi
It's
back.
in the car for a half hour.
brought-
45 minutes.
You brought sushi back from your parents the one day, remember? And it was like a public sushi.
And that shit.
Dude, I ate 2 of them the next day, and I swear, dude, my stomach was like, fuck you,
And that was
Billy.
it. I think that was a California roll, and all it was
that's
was
a
imitation
standard-
crab.
It's all
with avocado.
imitation shit, but still, it's like.
So imagine
crab
if you got like a salmon roll or a tuna roll or
Oh,
even
you're
a unagi
fucked.
roll.
You're fucked.
Yeah, if you got eel or fucking some shit. You know what I mean?
Because all that stuff's raw.
Sushi the next day is not like pasta the next day.
Yeah.
Or pizza the next day.
Pizza holds for several days.
Pizza holds for several days.
Did you just eat a slice of couch pie? You know, he fucking lifts up the cushion. What is that from?
No, I've been in some ass situations.
You've been in some ass? Me too.
Maybe even 6 months ago, where there might have been a 7-Eleven pie sitting in the fridge in a box, and maybe going on day 5 on day 6.
Dude, I would definitely rock that. It's pizza.
You fucking put the oven on.
It's pizza.
You pick it up, you flick it a little while, you fucking get them.
You flick it?
This is my tip.
It's not a fucking click. It's a pizza.
You don't flick,
a
flick it a little bit. If I think it's a little too petrified, I'll turn the faucet on. I'll get a little
water.
I'll get a little bit of water. I'll slather the
I do that
water on it one
sometimes.
time, soften up the pizza. Boom, boom. Same
do
thing
that with a lot of
I do
stuff
that with rice or spaghetti,
Yep.
and then I just fucking put it in the oven. 5-7 minutes later, it's like hot cheese, and I'm eating pizza again. Now it's not my proudest moment, but I'm still eating pizza.
I think we've all had worse
like-
moments than eating a little bit old pizza. You know, it's like, damn, I should not have eaten quotes that last night. You know, waking up the morning after. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's worse than eating old pizza.
Now imagine if I took that same mentality with sushi. Day 5 sushi going into day 6.
Oh, you'll fucking
I
die,
open up
dude.
the fridge. I look at
You'll
this.
die.
I look at these fucking spicy tuna rolls, and I'm thinking,
Hey, Mama Kim, thanks for tuning in. Yeah,
should
we're
I
all
do this?
safe
Should
and
I
healthy
do
down
this?
here in Orlando.
And then I take the sushi, pull it out, pick it up, flick the sushi.
Not the bean.
See it? Flick a sushi over here.
Oh shit.
Sushi's a little
You
hard.
gotta start flicking shit, dude.
Throw some microwave in the water.
What did I see? I was watching a movie yesterday or the day before, and this dude's just super pissed at this chick, and instead of yelling at her or like pushing her or anything, he just goes up to her and flicks her on the fucking nose like she's a cat or
Like
something.
a pit bull?
Or a
Like
pit bull or something. Just and the chick just looks at him like, what the fuck was that?
Oh,
Like,
Christ.
what are you doing? Yeah, we're all good, Kimbo. We're staying safe. Look, we got our hand sanitizer here.
We got Sandy, we got hand sanitizer.
And we got alcohol to kill everything inside of us.
Yep.
You know, I think we're going to be all right.
Physically and emotionally.
Yeah, more so emotional.
Cheers to that.
More on the emotional side.
Oh, God, that's a bad joke.
Actually, it's not a joke.
Hey, it's still funny, though, and we're here for comedy.
I'm laughing.
And, you know.
I'm definitely laughing. Hell yeah.
I will tell you, as the traveling drunks, we have to represent. So we have a little Corona. We have a little bit of rum here. We got a little bit of punch. And everybody knows rum and punch. This is like the classic combination growing up. You know what I mean?
Punch.
If you can't drink nothing else, you just fucking get an overly sweet, sugary, delicious, juicy,
And
punchy drink.
think about this.
And then you mix it.
Rum's an alcohol distilled off of sugar cane.
This
is
sweet.
literally the sweetest alcohol you can get is rum because it's derived from sugar.
Yes.
And what do? We just add more sugar water to it. That's why we get so
More
fucking
sugar,
hungover.
more sugar, come again, more sugar,
Did you just quote
more
Bone Thugs, bro?
sugar,
That
come
was
again.
pretty cool. I'm cool with that. Usually you quote 3-6, but throwing it back to Cleveland style, I'm cool with that.
You know, 3-6 and Bone Thug had a little bit of a rivalry.
Yeah, because they were
Wow.
totally opposite parts of the country.
And they're like, you got my style. Like, you got my
It
style.
was definitely different style.
You got, no, it was all the same.
Dude, Bone Thugs took the whole like R&B thing with multiples and did multiple singers.
It was the
and they did the
triplets,
harmonies.
the harmonies of the triplets.
Dude, Bone Thugs.
Listen, to
They
me-
are an individual group with.
Listen, we could table that, come back to it later because
They
there's
are nothing like
things we could talk
3-6.
about, and I just need to play clips and show you clips and shit. But I will say that the
teach-
music I'm listening
teach
to,
me.
the music I'm listening to nowadays, whenever I see something now, it all reminds me of, like we've been saying, it reminds me of like old 3-6,
A lot of them
kind
use
of mixed with Ace Hood when Ace Hood came out back with like We the Best. Yeah, like that whole kind
that
of
was I'm So Hood, not
yeah,
Ace Hood.
but yeah,
I don't know, Ace
I think Ace Hood probably had a verse on I'm So Hood, to be honest with you.
That was an Akon song, wasn't it?
No, it was like everybody. It was like DJ Khaled,
That was, dude.
T-Pain,
There was a lot
Ace
of
Hood,
people on that song.
Plies.
Dude, there was a lot of people on that shit.
Yeah. And like I'm just like looking at hip hop and
Dope
listening to
song,
hip hop.
That
And I'm just,
chorus.
you know if you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, that
Yeah.
shit went hard.
We're doing it not justice at all.
Yeah, well, sorry you guys watching right now, but we'll work on a better rendition for next week.
Oh yeah, we're gonna rendition some shit. Yo, shout out to Badger's Badass Barbecue. I don't know if you guys saw the little fucking video we made for him.
I'm actually wearing the t-shirt
yep.
right now.
He's
I
got
don't know
it.
if you can see it all, but
He got a shirt. I think I've seen everybody. I think I've
it's a logo.
seen Stretch with the shirt. I've seen you with the shirt.
I actually traded him a BS shirt.
I've seen a couple people with the shirt.
Even though he gave
now,
it to me.
I don't have a shirt yet
Yet,
because
being
he
the
doesn't
keyword.
have double X. He didn't have the double X. This right here, double X. I love it. It fits great. Traveling
yeah.
drunks, TDs. In the house.
Dude, that's an old school one too. That's the softball
I know,
one.
and it got
isn't it?
bleach on it. I don't know how the fuck it got bleach on it, but
I was looking for my St. Patrick's Day from a TD shirt from last year, and I could not find it. I think somebody came up in my shit and took my St. Patty's shirt, dude.
nah.
I looked everywhere, bro.
No fucking way.
Everywhere, dude. I can't find that motherfucker for the life of me.
Fuck, dude.
It's fucked up.
I hate when people take shit that isn't theirs.
Oh, Nikki
Those
Cole, my
bitches.
sister. Yeah, Nikki.
So Stretch, do you feel like you have everything you need? Like if you have to not go anywhere?
Oh, he's stocked up on his overproof rum, and he's stocked up on his Popeyes. Yeah, he's good.
Did you really stock up on Popeyes?
Oh,
Last 2 days.
The thing is,
because
if
I saw his post and I was like, yo, you bought 2 sandwiches a day for 30 days. That's $4 a sandwich. That's $8 a day plus tax. 30 days. That's $240 plus tax.
but could
So
see
for
if you got a
$300,
sandwich,
you got a 30-day supply of Popeyes.
yeah, that sounds great.
That's not bad.
Now, so I mean, what's the deal? You just like freeze it, right? You just freeze it, and then when you're ready, you just like.
It's still not gonna be the same, but that's how you.
But you still got it. You can make it the same.
Yeah, you could take
could
apart
try.
the bun.
Yeah, you
put
could-
that in the toaster.
Yeah, let it that chill off to the side. Like get the oven going.
Get your
for the
pressure
chicken.
cooker with the whole oil.
Make
you
it,
know,
make it
pop
happen.
it in there.
Make it poppin'.
You might have to poke it a few times, you know, just to get the center heated up. But there's definitely a way to store and freeze Popeyes. And I guarantee you, there's somebody out in this world that did that. Because Popeyes isn't open right now, is it? Is Popeyes
Probably is,
open
man.
today?
I don't know, man. See, that's the thing I want to talk about, like the
lot of
resiliency of the Floridians here, because certain cities are on total lockdown. Miami, Tampa, San Francisco, and over here they're like, listen, stop, don't do it,
Yeah.
don't do it too big. If you're gonna do it, don't do it a lot. If
Florida's
you're
just
gonna
like-
do it, have food while you're doing it. If you're gonna do it, stop it early. You know what I mean?
And
Like,
Florida's
they keep
just
on-
like, fuck it.
They keep on bending the rules for Florida, like.
Because we're like, fuck it. They're not going to listen anyways.
Well, I mean,
This place is, I thought I came from a crazy world, which I did. West Virginia is fucking wild.
Pressure in.
Literally, our state model is wild.
Take me home.
But this bitch, fucking Florida, this shit is insane, dude. I've never seen anybody hold a bottle of alcohol like a beer like that.
How so? What you mean?
Dude, everything about this state is just the wild, wild west. The way everything is run, the way people party.
This is the
drugs
southeast.
they do. Like, what was I watching? They're like Florida is the shit something of the United States. It's it's Silicon Valley, I think. They're like
Florida's America's Australia.
Or no, it's Brooklyn Nine-Nine. They're like, this is the Schminkter of America. You know?
Yeah. Florida man is my spot is at 50% capacity. No groups larger. See, yo, what's up? Shout out to Funny Informating. Shout out to Chris Coleman. Shout out to John Hanna. Shout out to you guys. Check them out. They're on a Facebook group. They're on a just look at this guy. His name's Chris Coleman. Go find him. He's got some interesting stuff to talk about.
Good stuff.
So yeah, he's in the
Florida
service
man
industry
is
too.
a resilient beast.
He's in the service industry too. Like us, like like we've been for fucking the longest time. And so there's certain rules like how could that place that we all get lost at, how could that place be open the way it was?
You know, they find a way to tiptoe through the tulips.
You know, how is the place where we're going to be at tonight for $3 damn near everything?
It involves
over there where Stretch is going to be DJing tonight at the Social House.
We call it from time to time. There's certain little bylaws, little things like it was the thing that's
but as opposed to like
is the 50% food
San Francisco or New Jersey or Long Island.
Again, this is where my argument goes. Florida doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, you're not allowed to do nothing.
Florida doesn't give a fuck.
But then they're like, well, you can do to-goes. But like over here, it's like, no, come on in.
It's like, come on
inside.
Florida
it's like, but I thought we're gonna
like
get sick.
Used dick.
Yeah, Florida looks like the used dick.
U.S.
like
dick.
The U. Like
I think he means the United States' penis.
Yo,
like Moe's on his.
Yeah, that place is rocking like Moe's. Yeah. Loophole Crazemo, dude. It's Loophole Crazemo, fucking Pizza Peisenberg.
Pies and burger.
Yeah, because he's a pretty dank pizza senpai. So the thing about Florida is like when we were over here, when we went to university, like I was like, well, fucking Bar Louie still open.
Yeah,
I was like, well, Kyoto's still open.
Public House is actually open.
Public House is open.
Public House in Shamrocks. We didn't even know. That's why we're doing from studios.
Wendy's was open. Starbucks was open.
We prepared for the fallout, and then the fallout fell out.
Well, even if it does,
Literally.
I mean, this thing home might blow over. People might get sick. But I mean, I brought on the calendar like a couple of days ago. Like, if I got corona any day, it was from this day. So I'm going like 2 weeks off of fucking the 14th or whatever. So the keys are in the piss.
The keys are the piss. Like that. Florida's the dick.
Florida's the dick and the keys.
The keys are the piss street. That's pretty funny.
I know exactly what I'm talking about. It's like this.
It's like the drip, the little tinkle at the end.
Yeah, it looks like that.
That's exactly what it is, dude.
Yeah, that's exactly
Florida is the United States cock.
Yep.
And the keys are the piss.
God, I love having a monitor right here and just looking and be like,
That is
hey,
pretty cool.
Hey, right here. Now we're on this topic right here. Oh,
like
talking again,
I
Corona.
love that, dude.
Gonna fucking finger that Corona right there. Pop, pop,
You
pop,
know,
pop,
we
pop.
should do that.
Wow.
Here on out, we could do that. I could just put my computer like on the table next to us at Pub House and use that as a monitor.
Yeah, see, Bar Louie's open. They declared bankruptcy, bro. They like everything's fucked, bro. Everything's a front for some kind of mob.
Literally, they're bankrupt now. They're literally going to have to close down all their restaurants.
Until we're worried about, until you guys keep your beer, keep your alcohol.
It's like
boiler room. Make that shit happen.
It's literally like boiler room. Just fucking run it to the ground.
I think once we can't find gas, and then
That's
once
when people are
once when it's hard, once fucking an eighth of pot goes up to $60.
Isn't an eighth of pot? Oh no, it was 50.
See, that's how long it's been since pot was a thing.
I can't remember.
No, once I'm saying like pot starts to double in price and you can't get gasoline and things get weird, you know, then you're
Can't
like,
get Popeyes anymore.
They're like, shit, I'm glad I have.
That's when you need to
I'm
worry.
glad I have home protection. I'm glad I have a sidearm. I'm glad I have a pit bull, and I'm glad I have a four-wheeler.
I'm glad I got two really badass kitties that'll fuck you up. Ask anybody that comes to the house. Midnight fucks people up.
It's not healthy. It's not
Defense cat.
It's not. Here.
I need some more.
There you go. There.
Yeah, pump it up.
There
pump
it
it
is.
Pump it up. Gotta get a
There we
little louder.
go.
Let's go hard against the governor's
But other than that,
wishes.
Florida's a different.
I'm down with that, Chris.
Florida's so different, bro. Like, what the fuck, Florida?
I feel like Mr. Burns right now with all his hand sanitizer. I'm just like,
I feel like Stretch after he's had 17 tequilas.
that's where I was pushing out. He does get very contemplative at that point in his inebriation.
Listen, I've said this a million times. I've told this story a million times.
an idea.
And I'm gonna give it away one more time. I don't care how much Stretch hates me for this. I'm gonna give you Stretch's tell right now.
Give it away.
All right, Stretch, chilling. Stretch, having a couple drinks. Stretch, having a lot more couple drinks. Stretch, totally fucking hammered, wasted.
Yeah, you can't even see his mouth anymore. It's just like right here. me, when I get to that level of wasted, I just start throwing shit.
Stretch turns into fucking Birdman Baby from fucking Cash Money Records. Well, that's how you know. That's how you know, man.
Oh my god, dude.
And that is a tell, man.
That's fucking great.
I guess Billy's tell would be whenever he gets fucking loud and starts yelling and stuff.
Yeah, start yelling and throwing.
And I guess my tell would be whenever my eyes start to go like this. So other than that, now you know when everybody's really like, should they be taking that extra drink? And the answer is yes.
You can always tell that point when somebody's there already and they don't need any more, and it's just like, yo, let's just push them over the edge.
The answer is yes.
That's just fucking give them that last push, and then fucking boom, there's Scott Ivan. You know?
Old man yells at cloud. So I mean, moving forward. Did we cover all our topics already? We just blew through Corona.
I think we're going to continue doing Corona. I think this is Corona Cast. This is Corona Cast 2020. This will go down in the history books.
I'm so tired of it.
I don't even think we have individual. I think we're just going to keep on ripping the Corona.
What?
Okay, we good?
Oh, okay. Yeah, we have individuals. Listen, individually, I just wanted to talk about some things that I was like, oh shit, I don't remember that like exact thing or that exact feeling.
Dude, I had that problem every day.
From when I was a kid, and I was like, oh man, what are some things that I don't do now that I totally did all the time as a kid? And
wash your hands?
Excuse me.
That was a joke.
Pardon me. Excuse me, goddamn.
That just kept on going and going. That was like Energizer Bunny.
Borno and Storno.
Yeah, that is Nick. You were just falling asleep with a beer to drop on the couch.
Nick's tail is falling asleep with a beer on his lap.
That's how you know
about to drop on the what? Damn it! What did I do? I did some shit that reminded me of like, oh, this is what I did. Fuck it. I took a shot of Bailey's. Right, the Bailey's Irish Cream.
Out of a shoe?
No, like out of a shot glass. So Bailey's Irish Cream is like cream.
Did that go right over your head?
Yeah, no, I did. It did. And then so there's like a creamy kind of thing, right? And then in the same shot glass, I put like a splash of Pepsi in there to use as a chaser for something else. And it had like a little curl. Yeah, it had like coagulation, and the taste of it reminded me of when I was a kid, and I used to mix Pepsi with milk.
Yeah.
And fucking when you mix Pepsi with milk, it gets this weird color. It kind of froths. It turns weird, and after you drink it, there's like this weird residue in it.
Yeah, I don't think that's.
But
good
it has
for you.
like this taste that when it's ice cold, like it tastes like good, but kind of like unnatural. You know what I mean?
That's where the whole root beer float comes from.
It just kind of like goes down. And you're like, man, I just fucking drank this thing. And fucking it brought me back to like a feeling and a sensation of when I was like a child doing that, like at a sleepover when my fucking cousin was over. I'm like, hey, let's sneak into the kitchen.
Again, Florida,
let's sneak into the kitchen and
you
start
guys
mixing,
are into some weird stuff. Let's just drink milk and Pepsi.
I was just if fucking at my young age,
I agree,
going
Charles.
into the kitchen after it was kitchen's closed, lights out, and I'm opening up a fridge to mix drinks together. I think I am.
You're trying to be in and out.
I am who I was always meant to be. Before we were drunks type shit, I was fucking sneaking into a kitchen, mixing drinks that I should have been mixing, and then trying to slam as fast as possible. Be like, oh, this is cool.
You were curious.
Yeah. So it just makes me wonder, like, what other experiences are out there that I could do right now that'll bring it back to a childhood sensation or memory that I used to be familiar with or do all the time that has totally escaped me completely. Like, what joy or joys did I have as a little kid that were simple and harmless but fucking awesome that I could relive now to like make me feel better? You know what I mean?
You know what mine was? When I smell somebody else smoking a cigarette and it's not me, it reminded me of my dad. Like, 'cause when I was a kid, I'd see my dad a couple of days out of the month, because he was doing cross-country truck driving. So anytime I smell that cigarette, like that excess cigarette, like not smoking one, I'd be like, yo, that's my pops. My pops is smoking. Boom.
Dude, it feels
I always knew that smell, dude. Now
I hate that smell, dude.
Now I kind of do too, but it's just.
I smoke cigarettes. I mean, not a lot, but I smoke cigarettes from time to time. And one of the biggest things that pisses me off is when I smell somebody else that smells like a smoked cigarette.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm always conscious of me, like just smoking a cigarette. Like I try to air out, wash my hands, because I don't want to go in somewhere smelling like, oh, this motherfucker, this goddamn dirtbag just went out there and smoked a fucking 305 menthol, that goddamn poor fucking piece of shit. I bet he's fucking picking through coins at the goddamn gas station trying to get through goddamn fucking 305 cigarette smoking. You're not even,
Perry said that.
It's not even through a fucking
like
filter and you're having a
raspberry.
martini. You're like, goddamn cigarette smokers. It's not even classy. It's disgusting.
That's why people are switching to the vapes now.
Yeah, puff bars. But that's how I feel sometimes.
It
But
was awesome.
But definitely, if I've had a couple drinks at Social House and I don't have a pack of cigarettes on me, I will go up to my fellow patrons and be like, "Hey, Ned,
Let me get a smoke.
you got a
huh?
stogie, bro?" I'm like, "Oh, not this fucking guy again." Hey, man, I usually don't do this. Like, just my back already, asshole. Like, I'm sorry, dude. And then that's how I get down.
Oh, dude, I've given out so many cigarettes throughout my smoking career that when I do bum cigarettes, I really don't feel bad.
No, because you feel like
Because
you equal the tally.
Oh, dude,
in life.
I've never kept the tally, but I know I've given out way more.
That's another thing I felt when I was
know.
having to smoking cigarettes. I'm like, if you're gonna have a pack of cigarettes in public, you better be ready to play and participate in this game.
Yeah.
And if you're not a player in the game, you're an asshole and you're a dick.
If you're gonna kill
You're
yourself,
an
you might
asshole
as
and
well
you're a
kill
dick.
everybody else too. You know?
Like
Don't think about that.
You know what I
bitch.
mean? Because it happens to you. Because sometimes like, oh shit, this guy's gonna ask me for a fucking cigarette. And you go, hey man, can I have a cigarette? You're like, yeah man, here you go. But at the same time, somebody come and ask me for a cigarette. Hey man, you got a cigarette? I was like, yeah, of course, bro. Let's get cancer.
That's how I.
You know, that's how it goes.
That's how I am.
But you have to understand that how many times do you get stuck in that position where it's like, I don't want to smoke a cigarette, I'm not trying to smoke cigarettes, or I smoked all my cigarettes, and fucking you see somebody smoking cigarettes, you're like, that person really ain't gonna miss one cigarette, man. Let's make a new friend for a minute. But at the same time, like, how dare you have the audacity as a stranger come up to me who spent my fucking hard-earned
Some
money on
people feel
fucking
that
cigarettes, and you're gonna ask me
Some people
for a
feel that way,
cigarette?
dude.
This cigarette pack costs $7 and there's 20 of them.
Yeah.
You want fucking 17 cents from me? Go fuck yourself.
It's not like you just.
know what I mean? Like,
It's not like you just bought a White Claw and I'm like, hey, can I drink your White Claw? It's a difference.
But yeah, see that's the game. That's what happens when you decide to start smoking. You know what I mean? You're fucking stepping off the porch. You're getting in the real man shit here, boy.
called a stoop.
If you want to fucking smoke a cigarette,
It's called a stoop.
that's how it is. You want to play certain games, you got to be ready to take certain risks. You want to fucking decide to fucking trust the government and trust yourself and trust your fucking community and your bank and start a 401k and that's going to be your retirement fund, and then all of a sudden shit goes to shit and now you're fucking.
You gotta ask yourself
401k is gone
every time.
You listen, you're playing the game, man.
ask
You gotta
yourself,
play the game.
Is the juice worth the squeeze?
Of course, the juice is worth the squeeze, man.
I'll continue with this.
Listen, you're only at a loss if you sell at a loss.
You're only at a
Hold
loss
on to that
if
shit,
get
you
lost.
bitches.
I totally feel you on this. Like, with something as synonymous like and carefree as a cigarette smoking, like when it's so socially.
Yo, shout out Angel, what's up?
It used to be a lot more socially acceptable, but when you're doing something blatantly in front of somebody like that, and you're
inviting,
open,
you're inviting that shit.
Exactly, and that's the thing that's synonymous with smoking is
Yeah,
sharing a cigarette.
You're involved
with
in the
somebody.
culture. You're part of the smoking culture.
To smoke a cigarette by yourself is kind of like at times it feels fiendishly to me.
Yeah, but also
Like,
at the time it feels therapeutic. You're like, I fucking
but
needed
the
it.
communal aspect of it is what I feel when you're talking about that. Like, if you get pissed off when somebody asks to bum a cigarette, you're a fucking asshole. You're a prick. You don't need to be smoking cigarettes.
Hey, it's your God-given right, but you're a fucking dick.
It is,
Fuck
but
you.
you're a fucking asshole.
Hey, you're allowed to do it, but fuck you.
I can understand if you're on your last fucking last three cigarettes. No, man, I only got a couple left. That's fine.
Well,
You're
bust
kosher
downs
and
then,
cool
bro.
about it.
Share that shit with me, dude.
That's what I'm saying.
Let
dude.
me get Corona
Throughout
with
my
you.
smoking career, I don't care if it's the last fucking cigarette. Yo, we'll go halvesies on this, dude.
We'll
If
go.
I got two left, you're getting one of them. You know, it's a fucking camaraderie, a brotherhood thing.
Yeah, bro.
That's how I look at it.
It's a camaraderie.
Some people are fucking conceited pricks, and they're like, go buy your own fucking pack. Motherfucker, you know how many cigarettes I've bummed out to assholes like you? I can't stand that shit, dude. That's why I always, if I have any cigarettes, I fucking hook it up, dude. I can't stand that shit.
Can't be flashing cigs around fiends that
But
have
most people, I will say this, most people are on the right side of this argument. Most people are kind-hearted, communal, into that. They're going to give you a cigarette.
Yeah, but you
know?
got see that's the thing. You gotta have
But
faith.
every
You gotta
once
have
in a
faith in
while,
humanity.
you get one of those fucking pricks, one of those fucking assholes that wants to make a fucking scene out of it, or wants to feel like, I'm this fucking, I'm so cool. I paid $8 for my pack of cigarettes today, and and I'm not giving them to anybody.
Yeah, right?
It's like, fuck you,
I was
dude.
like,
Come
whoa,
on.
man. It's like, are you mad at us, or do you need to just fucking get laid?
Yeah, it's like, I think you got some underlying issues.
I mean, how
going on.
many of those cigarettes have you smoked not after bed with somebody?
Probably none of them.
You fucker.
Fucking asshole like that.
But
I think that's prevalent in a lot of different things. Besides, even like drinking's a little less because
camaraderie.
it's a little harder to share like an individual drink. You know, smoking, pot, you know, stuff like that. Certain drugs have that kind of animosity with it. Like blow, for instance. You know, most people, you know, yeah, sure, you're good, you know. But then you get those fucking assholes. No, you know, you can't have it. I'm gonna go in the room in this bed. I'm gonna go do it with you. There's those guys too. It's the same in all walks of life. You got your fucking assholes and you got your homies.
Yeah, you got your assholes
and your assholes.
Yeah, assholes and your homies.
And some of your homies are assholes,
Yeah.
but they're still your homies.
You know what? Some of your homies are
I'm an
assholes.
asshole.
Hey, sometimes.
don't touch my man.
Don't touch my man. Hey, man.
Yeah, like that. Certain drugs, they have that little fear factor, and you know, it's like
Shout out Joe Rogan.
Some drugs are meant to be shared, and I guess some aren't. You know?
Yeah. But see,
just what it comes down.
that's another thing. That's another thing when you said the thing about the blow is that there's a difference between like, hey guys, I got blows, I'll go fucking crazy. You're like, all right, this guy's party 1999.
Or it's like, hey, I got $20 worth, and
it's like, hey, I'm gonna go to the bathroom and then fucking get a spoon, and you're like, oh shit, maybe that guy. Hey, maybe we should take.
Maybe he's
we should
an asshole.
Hey,
not a
maybe we
homie.
should keep an eye on that guy.
Yeah, that's an asshole.
Maybe
not a
we
homie.
should. Maybe that's the school shooter.
$1, make you holla.
Maybe that guy was a school shooter.
You gotta watch
so
out,
insensitive,
man. You gotta protect your neck.
So we've crossed the
You
line
gotta
here.
protect your neck.
You gotta protect your asshole, your hands.
Shout out to WuTang for doing that coronavirus PSA I
That
shared
was
the other
cool.
day. Dude, that was really cool.
Nice
'Cause
little
they-
leaflet.
I like how they did it as an acronym with Wu-Tang. Like each one was wash your hands, utilize face masks, you know, stuff. It was pretty cool how they did that. And they're going around like spreading all that information for free.
They said, feel free to share our information.
Yeah, dude. And, like,
Feel free to share it. So
shout out to Wu-Tang Wednesdays.
So basically, tomorrow I'm gonna be driving. So if anybody needs a Lyft ride,
Tomorrow I'm
holler
gonna
at
be doing
me.
some painting.
I have hand sanitizer.
I got
I
paint.
got smelly good spray. Keep the AC low because we all know cold makes the germs die.
Keep the AC
You ever been to a
low,
hospital?
low,
You ever been to a
low,
hospital
low,
with the cold
low.
germs? There's always cold germs in the hospital.
Why do they keep hospitals cold?
Because the germs, bro.
Don't germs get killed in heat? Don't they tell you to wash your hands in hot water, not cold water?
Maybe in a fire, but we're talking about like airborne cold
Yeah, but
germs.
think about that. Wouldn't it be better to have hot to kill the germs?
Listen, I'm gonna.
Do airborne germs get killed in heat or cold?
Listen. Cold.
Heat or cold?
I'm telling you, cold. Cold germs.
I would hate
no germs.
myself if this is how I talked. Like, POTUS.
My asshole.
POTUS is like this. Like, what a fucking.
So you're going to go fucking rehabilitate some houses tomorrow.
Rehabilitate some houses.
You're gonna rehab some houses.
Yeah, I'm down in the Pine Hills area now. in my
Stretch
new
is
job.
gonna continue to edit and produce and make
Being the
podcasts,
goat.
and he's gonna go DJ tonight. So I guess we're still good.
DJ,
We're still good for now. You know. You can smell that burp. That was disgusting, right?
Did you make yourself another drink?
Yeah.
I'm about ready for that too.
I'm about ready for another drink.
burped?
Time to go.
Angel
drink.
said I could smell
everything.
that burp.
You had to be you.
I didn't burp.
I didn't burp.
I didn't burp.
I didn't burp.
That's what I said. I didn't hear you burp.
No, I didn't burp
And I
either.
definitely didn't smell this burp. Can you
Hey.
describe this burp? I didn't hear any burp. Can you describe this burp?
It was probably like.
A ruckus? I didn't hear any ruckus. Could you describe this ruckus? That was a nice little chuckle. I could hear in the microphone, literally your body digesting that alcohol. It was just like,
Hey,
that was a really cool sound.
I don't think the coronavirus affects the liver.
It sounded awesome.
The coronavirus doesn't affect the liver.
The fuck it doesn't. It
The
kills
kidneys. It's all about a respiratory.
Technically.
Respiratory.
But if it gets to the point, it will affect your kidneys. It'll make them stop working. It'll affect your liver. It'll make it stop working.
Well-
Death is a fucking aftermath of this disease for certain people. Not for us. We'll be all right.
They're still working right now.
Yeah, I'll toast to that. I'll toast to that. Stuck in the house with my wife and kid. Dude, my
That's
wife
beautiful,
and
man.
Kids,
I'm glad. You're
My
fucking
Wife and
smart. I
Kids
love
was
that
one
shit.
of my favorite shows growing up.
It was Tori. It was me. I burped. Damn,
It
Angel.
was
Fuck.
Tori. Yeah, I missed it. I didn't smell it either.
I didn't burp.
We're gonna have to go back and review this so-called burp you're talking about, Angel. We're gonna put that
Corona Burp Gate 99.
Corona Burp Gate. 99. It's 2020. We gonna burp like it's 1999.
Coronavirus!
I got coronavirus! I hate Cardi B. God,
listen,
she sucks.
Listen,
She's got a nice body, though.
Dude, does she?
Fuck yeah, dude. Tell me you wouldn't smash.
I mean,
Cardi B came up to me
I
and
like
was
it when she.
yo,
I like when she was in the.
dick. You tell me you wouldn't fuck?
She was in the City Boys where she was wearing all that
I'm
paint.
just asking you a question. If Cardi B came up to you and said, hey,
Oh,
let me
no.
get that dick, you're not gonna fuck her?
I'd be too scared.
Are you shitting
I'd be
me?
afraid.
You're shitting me.
I'd be like, hey, you're Cardi B. I'm just me from East Orlando,
I
Florida.
would fucking try
I don't know what you want here.
I would literally try to
I'd be
fuck her
like-
so hard my
I'd be
dick
like,
broke
I'm
off.
gonna dead fish this. You're gonna have to do all the work, Cardi B.
I would literally go try and find a Viagra for the first time in my
maybe
life.
halfway through, I'll
looking
like
for
get in the rhythm,
Viagra.
but I'll be like, oh no, this is too real. It's too real for me right now.
When keeping it real goes wrong.
Like, oh shit.
That was one of my favorite Chappelle sketches. When keeping it real goes wrong. Remember he's in the board meeting, and the one dude tries to dab him up. He's like, "What the fuck?" He just jumps up. Now he's washing windows on fucking.
When keeping it real goes wrong.
Oh man.
What did they say? Hey,
Shout out to Dave.
hey,
Chappelle.
Stretch. Hey, Stretch. Do you have any olives or maybe some vodka?
What? No. Why?
Because I could really go for a quarantini.
I like what you did. A quarantine. What is? I think a quarantini is just a vodka martini with Robitussin in it.
I think
That's what I saw online.
I think it's a
poured
vodka.
Robitussin.
It's a vodka martini when you're just alone.
So all my vodka martinis?
Yeah, you've been quarantining your whole life, dude.
I mean, well, not my whole life, but definitely the past few months. I wouldn't say my whole life.
Well, I'm glad we got to do the podcast from here. This feels good. I like it.
I really like the airflow. I've had this air bright.
Yeah, no, it's good. There's a filter thing in there, right?
Oh, this is nice.
Is that an Ionic Breeze Quadra?
I think it's a quiet set. How cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's made
You got
by
the clean
Honeywell.
air. You got that clean peaches.
Hey, would you pass me the libations, sir?
Yes.
I think I'm ready for a refill.
Shout out to Big Rick and the Libation Collective and Oviedo Brewing. I know you guys are out there doing your thing. I hope to fucking make sure everybody's drunk.
Will you pass me the twister
Get a
there? I
little
mean the
punch
sugar
punch.
water.
Dad jokes.
Death jokes, death note.
Yo, I got some, I don't really got any dad jokes. I can't wait to have a baby.
You are a dad joke.
I can't wait to have a baby and just be like, listen, baby.
Dude, we almost killed a bottle of Captain on podcast. That's
This
pretty
is a
cool.
small bottle.
It's a fucking 750, dude. I wouldn't consider that small.
This is
You got the
small.
top there, bud?
It's a small
That's a standard size bottle. A small bottle is a 375 milliliter bottle. This is a 750 milliliter. This is a standard sized bottle of alcohol. A 1 liter
Baby bottle.
is a slightly larger one. Baby bottle pops.
Baby bottle pops.
And a handle is a large bottle. Actually, that bottle of Belvedere was fucking pretty big. I guess you could consider. These Coronas are baby bottles. 8-ounce beers, man. Quarantini. We should make quarantinis.
Quarantini.
Do you remember Robitussin, like robo-tripping back in the day?
Do I remember? I think Angel might have seen me trip balls the most one time.
Triple
off of
C's,
Robitussin.
Corsican cough and cold. God, I hated
Do you know
those
what
days.
do you know what I used to do, man?
I could only
Do you want to
imagine.
know why I am the way I am, dude? I will tell you.
I'll
Like,
listen.
All right, so I used to go out to the field to pick a bunch of mushrooms.
Okay.
Like a fucking Winn-Dixie grocery bag, Lil Wayne.
And just
I need all my
fucking-
money in a Winn-Dixie grocery bag brought down to the VIP right now type
Shove them
shit.
into your throat.
No, take them home. Get,
Time
you know what, like a big fucking pot that you boil spaghetti in, like a fucking gallon cook pot?
Made some sludge, some
Just
tea.
fucking just fill it up with fucking water, just throw all the mushrooms in there. All of them.
Slow roll it.
All of them.
Yeah,
Just let them
slow
fucking
roll it
boil.
for a couple hours.
Let it boil, 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 Give it like fucking 30 minutes,
I
right?
would do a slow simmer.
So then fucking you take the
Slow
spaghetti
boil.
strainer and then fucking you strain it all out to another container so you got just like this iced tea
I used to do
looking fucking mushroom water, just straight mushroom water. No tea. Just mushroom water. Just boiled mushroom
Yeah,
water.
dude, we used to do that.
So then you take something like this.
So just to get it down, just flavor.
You take something like this, the Twister Punch, and then, you know, we would always go for like ABC brand vodka or Skull. It's like whatever, you know, how much can $8,
LTD.
how much can $8 get us?
LTD whiskey.
Yes, how much $8 of vodka
Wing
can we
whiskey?
get? As much $8 vodka as you can possibly get. And then so
You put alcohol in it.
so we would fucking take the
Oh,
mushroom. We would
that's
take the
not good.
mushroom water, We would take the vodka, we would fucking mix it all together, and then we would take a bottle of Robitussin or NyQuil, and then just unscrew the cap and just mix it in there. Just mix it in there, right? Stir it all together, put in some ice, and just like, all right, guys.
You could be torn.
I'll see you guys on Thursday.
Torn the fuck
and just go
up.
boom, 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 because it's disgusting.
So
and you hate it.
We
You
used
want
to do
puke.
mushroom
But then you get
sludge
drunk,
like that.
and then as soon as you're drunk, you're like, holy shit, I'm drunk. And as soon as you're drunk, you're like, hey, guess what? I'm tripping. And then everything's just like, let's go fucking drive a Honda Accord through the woods.
Probably could have done without the Robitussin.
No, because I've drank it and been on shrooms, but once you drink on shrooms and then add
The
Robitussin,
Robitussin just keeps it steady, keeps you in it. That's what it does. Because that's what Robo-tripping does. It gets you stuck.
Skull
so when
and
you
Pepsi.
add that to that shit, I can only imagine how disgusting.
Nick, I remember watching you guys do this when I was still innocent.
You're filled with hopes and dreams. And guess what? All those hopes and dreams were in that fucking big old jug of mushrooms, alcohol, and Robitussin.
Yep. So if anybody really wants to know why I'm like this, it's just the cough syrup.
I'm like this. I had a pretty much year-long ecstasy binge when I was 21, 22.
Right?
I mean, staying up for 4 or 5 days.
Oh, too long for me.
Just eating 3 rolls, blowing a couple. I'd eat 3, 4, 5 rolls in a night. Every fucking night for like 4 or 5 days, dude. For like a good 6 months a year.
And here we are now, dude. And here we are now.
How scatterbrained I am.
And here
like,
we are now. Like we could barely find a gram of weed if we were looking.
I can still function.
Everybody tries to say, hey man, you got weed? You got weed? It's like, yeah man, what are you looking for? I'm like,
yeah, I used to
like a dub.
I used to be the plug.
I'm looking for like a dub.
It's
like,
been so long since I've been the plug.
Everybody they're like, yo, I don't sell weed unless it's an ounce or more. I'm like, no, I just want to smoke like 2 blunts.
I just want to get high. It's like I just want to smoke a blunt.
I just want to pack the bowl. It's like, nah.
It's like the world doesn't work that way.
Like,
you have to buy
dude.
in bulk like Costco, or you're fucked, bitch.
Yeah, life changes, man. Life changes.
I'm going through changes.
Things are weird. So, you know what? Let's just get our medical card.
Dude, I had my medical card for 6 months when I lived out in Colorado. This was literally in 2009, 2010. But the thing is, now with the laws, if you go into getting your medical card, you give up your right to own a firearm. Right away.
Legally.
And who's
legally?
Who the fuck cares now? The world's ending. We're all going to shit. So
give me my $1,000. I'm gonna go buy.
Give me my $1,000.
Give me $1,000. I'm gonna spend all that $1,000. I don't know how many $8 worth of vodka I can get out of $1,000, but I'm gonna go try. And then I'm gonna be stocked up and ready to go. Copious amounts of bud. Hell yeah. Yo.
Copious.
I like how Angel's like copious amounts of bud, Skull and Pepsi. Well,
Skull and Pepsi.
Thank you guys for tuning in.
Is better than milk and fucking Pepsi.
Thank you guys for tuning in to our weird lackadaisical Corona cast here from the BS Boys through the Traveling Drunks.
2020.
I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I think we had a good time. We kind of chatted up.
Fun. I'm sorry we didn't give you the usual differentiation of points.
Well, I feel like you know how you live in a pre 9/11 world and post 9/11 world.
Now it's a post and pre Corona world.
I think it might be like that. So you know, hey, we're all in this together.
It's the end of the world and we know it.
We're all in this together. You, me, and Dupree.
It's
just you, me, and Dupree, and Stretch, and Billy, and Dupree,
and I feel fine.
And me.
Let's toast again.
Slothman Jones and Billy Banana Man Smith.
Slothman Jones. I got a Slothman Jones. Oh.
So thank you guys. Traveling Drunks, Twitch, YouTube, everything. I love you. Stay safe and clean. Watch your hands.
See you next Wednesday.
And we'll beat the rest. It's the BS show coming to your face. We got current events. What you got, man? It's the BS show. The BS show. In case you didn't know, it's the BS show. The BS show. The BS show. It's the BS show. In case you didn't know, it's Banana Man, Sloth, and DJ Stretch show. It's the BS show. The BS show. It's Banana Man, Sloth, and DJ Stretch show. Traveling Drunks. The BS show. This is BS. What the fuck, yo? The BS show. The BS show. Banana Man, Sloth, man.